All right, so do you have a tattoo? When did you get your tattoo? And did it hurt? That's normally top 3 questions that someone gets asked when they get a tattoo. So I made my way over to Embrace the Chaos. Now the name sounds kind of scary, but trust me, getting a tattoo, pretty easy. Check it out. Here's a stat for you. 47% of millennials have at least one tattoo, and about 72% of adults have more than one tattoo. And well, today I'm not a millennial, but I am in the process of getting a tattoo. I'm going to Embrace the Chaos here. I'm with Jason. Welcome again. You were on the show last week, which was nice.
Thank you. It's good to be back on the show, but here in the shop, so that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, this is what happens when I come to the shop, though. That's what happens here. All right, let's talk about tattooing. And that doesn't surprise you that 47% of millennials have at least one tattoo.
No, not at all. Not in today. It's become a lot more acceptable in society as a whole, especially as more big-end figures have tattoos, sports athletes, musicians, and all of that. Just people that are kind of considered like role models in today's society.
Yeah, I think it's culturally acceptable now compared to maybe what it was in the past. All right, guys, girls, is there any particular gender that gets tattoos?
It's our general consensus that it's probably about 50-50. It doesn't really seem like we have more of one or the other.
Everyone's getting it. Most common place someone gets their first tattoo?
We see a lot on the arms, especially upper arms and on the legs, so we get that a lot. I've got both of my upper arms done, so that's pretty cool.
Which body part hurts the most when you get a tattoo on it?
That's a tough one. I'm going to say the foot was pretty bad. Yeah. The knee didn't feel so great, and I've got bony ribs, so that one hurt a pretty good amount.
That does hurt. We've got Fox 44's own Scott here getting a very personal tattoo. We'll get to that in just a second, but I want to ask you, what does it mean to you you're putting art on somebody that's going to be on there for the rest of their life? What does that mean to you?
It's an honor. It's definitely an honor. Making something that is going to be on the rest of their body for the rest of their life is not just something that you can just pick up and buy. It can't be stolen, can't be lost, and you can take it with you to the grave.
Yeah, it's very personal too. And let's get with Scott here from Fox 44. You might know him from our sales department and doing stuff on air as well. What exactly are you getting right now?
So a couple years ago, my mom passed away of cancer, and a few days after she passed, we found a little notebook where she kept her appointments, things like that. And she wrote us all little stories, and she had drawn a picture of all 5 of her kids. And I'm getting the little figure, stick figure that she drew of me tattooed on my arm.
That's pretty cool. And hearing that makes you feel good, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a trust factor there. And of course, we talked about females earlier. We've got one young lady back here that's getting some work done, and you can imagine how intricate this is. Let's see if we can get a quick shot of that. How long have you been working on this one?
We did about 7 hours on the first session a few weeks back, and today we're going to tie everything within about another 3 hours. So I'd say give or take around 9.5 to 10 hours total for the project. It's actually a large-scale cover-up. She had a less than lovely tattoo done on her lower back, and so we had a laser session done, and now we're blasting over it to give her something really beautiful that she'd be proud to show off.
Very nice. And of course, you can just hang out and watch a movie, and that's exactly what she's doing here. Jason, I want to bring you in real quickly. If someone is thinking about getting their first tattoo, what's your advice for them when they come in?
My advice would be to come into the shop, and if you have a general idea of what you want to get, a lot of people have it on their phone, they can actually email that to us, and we can throw it in the system. Or if you want something custom drawn up, an artist can do that too. But the best way to go about it is to actually come into the shop, so that way an artist can actually get something sized up for you. Because everyone's a little bit different. We all got different size arms. James was tattooing the son of a friend of ours the other day, and he's got, arms that are huge. They're huge. they're big, and I'm not, So everyone's different on the sizing up. So.
There you go. All right, well, I'll make my way here. I'll sit down, and I'll get ready to fill this bad boy in. What is the best way for someone to get a hold of you guys?
Through our Facebook is usually the best way. Calling our shop number during our open hours, that's the other great way to get a hold of us. But mostly, if you know what time to come by here, pop in. We've always got people here. But definitely, if you want to get a hold of us through messaging, Facebook Messenger on the shop page.
Is this going to hurt?
Nah.
You heard it. We'll be right back.